You know the feeling, right? It's been a long day, you finally flop onto the couch, you fire up Netflix or whatever, and then it happens. The endless scroll. You're just swiping past thumbnail after thumbnail, and somehow nothing feels right. It is a very specific, modern kind of agony. And this is the question that kicks the whole thing off. It seems so simple, but it's a trap. It sends you down this rabbit hole of indecision, and suddenly you've spent 30 minutes just browsing. We've all been caught in that content vortex. But what if we've been asking the wrong question this whole time? Let's just pause on that for a second. Maybe the problem isn't the thousands of options in front of you. Maybe the real problem is the question itself. That's it, right there. This decision isn't actually a logical one. It's not about critics' scores or which actor is in it. It's an emotional decision. What really matters is how you are feeling in that exact moment. This is the key insight. We don't watch stuff just to watch it. We're using it to change our emotional state. We are essentially chasing a feeling. So think about that. We're not content consumers, we are feeling chasers. So let's make this practical. Say you've had a completely stressful, chaotic day. Your brain feels like scrambled eggs. Are you really going to look for a complicated, intense thriller? Probably not. No, you want comfort. You want something that feels like a warm blanket. Okay, but what about the opposite? Maybe your day was just blah, monotonous. You're feeling bored out of your mind. Well, you don't want comfort then. You want a jolt of electricity. You're chasing the feeling of surprise, something that's going to shake things up a bit. And then there's the big one. You're just plain tired. Not stressed, not bored, just wiped out. What do you want then? Escape. You want to be transported to another world, another reality, where you don't have to think so hard for a little while. So if we know we're really just chasing feelings, the solution becomes so much clearer. The fix isn't scrolling faster. The trick is to just stop for a second, take a breath, and ask yourself a completely different, much more powerful question. And here it is. This is the question that changes everything. And notice how specific it is. Not for the whole night, just for the next 20 minutes. And most importantly, it's not what do I want to watch, but what do I want to feel? That's a game changer. So how do we actually put this into action? It's a really simple 3-step plan. First, and I mean it, this is crucial, just stop scrolling. Put the remote down. Second, ask yourself that powerful question. What do I want to feel right now? And third, whatever your answer is, use that as your search term. And you can get really specific. If you realize you want to feel excitement, well, search for an action movie or a chaotic reality show. If what you really need is calm, try a nature documentary or maybe a slow-paced baking competition. If you're craving curiosity, go look for a deep dive documentary. You're giving the system a much, much better prompt. And here's why this works so well. The algorithm, as smart as it is just guessing. It's looking at your past and guessing what your future self might want. But you know what you need in this very moment. You know better than any algorithm. So the next time you're stuck in the scroll, I want you to remember this. Don't search for a title. Search for a feeling. Make that your new habit. You'll be amazed at how quickly you can find exactly what you're looking for. And that's the real question, isn't it? This whole idea puts you back in the driver's seat. It's not just about what to watch, it's about taking control of your own mood. So take a second. What feeling are you really hungry for right now?